The rain came down in a steady, quiet sheet, tapping against the tall glass windows of the cafe like a patient reminder of time passing. Inside, everything smelled like roasted coffee and sugar, warm, controlled, predictable. Malik preferred it that way. He sat near the window, sleeves rolled just enough to reveal the edge of a watch that cost more than most people's rent. His laptop was open, but untouched. Numbers and projections sat frozen on the screen while his mind wandered somewhere far less structured. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. 10 years. He hadn't thought about her in a long time. Not consciously. The door chimed. He didn't look up at first. Then he heard her voice. Excuse me, do you have anything without dairy? It wasn't the words, it was the tone, familiar in a way that slipped past logic and went straight into recognition. Malik's fingers stilled. He looked up, and there she was. Jasmine. Older, yes. The softness of teenage carelessness replaced by something sharper, more deliberate. Her hair was pulled back in a loose bun, a few strands escaping near her face. There were faint shadows under her eyes, the kind earned through sleepless nights rather than late parties. And beside her, clutching her hand, was a little boy, no older than 5, looking around the cafe with wide, curious eyes. Malik leaned back slowly, studying her as if confirming she was real. She turned. Their eyes met. For a moment, nothing moved. Then recognition hit her like a sudden drop. Malik? Her voice carried disbelief, layered with something else, something harder to name. He closed his laptop with a soft click. Yeah, he said simply. She laughed lightly, almost reflexively, glancing around like the room might explain this coincidence. Wow, it's been a while, he finished. Yeah. She shifted her weight, then gestured to the child. This is my son, Caleb. The boy peeked at him, then hid slightly behind her leg. Malik gave a small nod. Hey, Caleb. The kid didn't answer, just watched him carefully. Jasmine hesitated. Can we sit? Malik gestured to the empty chair across from him. Sure. She sat, guiding Caleb into the seat beside her, fumbling slightly with his jacket. For a moment, the silence stretched, not awkward, just dense with everything unspoken. You look, she started, then stopped, reassessing. Different. Malik smirked faintly. That's one way to put it. She smiled, but it didn't fully land. No, I mean, good. You look good. I'd hope so, he said. Been 10 years. She let out a small breath. Yeah. Her eyes flicked to his watch. The laptop, the tailored coat draped over his chair. She noticed everything. He could tell. What do you do? She asked. Tech, he said. Executive side. Her eyebrows lifted slightly. Wow. He shrugged. It pays the bills. She let out a quiet laugh, though there was something tight behind it. I guess it does. Caleb tugged at her sleeve. Mom, can I get a muffin? Yeah, baby, hold on. She reached into her bag, pulling out a worn wallet, counting bills with practiced care. Malik watched her, really watched her. Not the girl from high school, the one who used to sit next to him in class, laughing at his dumb science jokes, borrowing his notes, calling him late at night just to talk. Not the girl who slowly drifted away when popularity became currency, who stopped sitting with him, stopped answering, stopped choosing him. This was someone else. Same eyes, though. Still sharp, still calculating, still aware. You don't have to do that, Malik said, nodding toward the counter. She paused. It's fine. I know it is, he replied. But you don't have to. A brief silence. Then she gave a small nod. Okay. He stood, walked to the counter, and ordered without asking what they wanted. When he came back, Caleb was staring at his laptop. You play games on that? The boy asked. Sometimes, Malik said. Caleb nodded, impressed. Jasmine watched the exchange, quieter now. You always were like this, she said. Like what? Calm. Put together. She tilted her head slightly. Even back then. Malik sat down slowly. That's not how you saw me. Her gaze dropped. No, she admitted. There it was. Clean. Direct. No pretending. Rain tapped harder against the window. I was a kid, she said after a moment. I cared about stupid things. Being seen. Being. She exhaled. Accepted. Malik leaned back, studying her. And I wasn't part of that. She met his eyes again. You were. Just not in the way that mattered back then. The honesty was almost clinical. And now? He asked. She hesitated. The barista called their order. Malik stood again, retrieved it, and handed Caleb his muffin. The boy lit up immediately, the tension dissolving for him in an instant. Jasmine watched her son for a second before answering. Now, I think I was wrong, she said. Malik sat down, folding his hands loosely. That happens, he replied. No edge, no bitterness. Just a statement. She studied him, searching for something. Resentment, maybe. Vindication. But there was none offered. You don't seem angry, she said. I was, Malik said. For a while. He glanced out at the rain. Then I got busy. She let out a small breath, almost a laugh. That tracks. Silence settled again, softer this time. Caleb happily devoured his muffin, oblivious. Jasmine leaned forward slightly. Do you ever think about back then? Malik considered the question. Not really, he said. Not until today. She nodded slowly, absorbing that. There was no apology beyond what she had already said, no attempt to rewrite the past. Just two people, sitting across from each other, seeing clearly what time had done. Life's weird, she murmured. Yeah, Malik said. It is. Outside, the rain began to ease, the steady rhythm breaking into something lighter. Jasmine stood, gathering her things, helping Caleb with his jacket. It was good seeing you, she said. Malik nodded. You too. She hesitated, like there might be more. Something unresolved. Something possible. But whatever it was, she let it go. Take care, Malik. You too, Jasmine. She turned and walked out into the fading rain, Caleb's small hand in hers. Malik watched them for a moment. Then he opened his laptop again. The numbers were still there, predictable, structured, unchanged. But something in the quiet space of his mind had shifted, just slightly, before settling back into place.